The Lost Tomb. Rumors are swirling around town, whispers and tales of a mysterious lost tomb located in a distant world, a focus for the power of darkness. It's said that something great and terrible resides within the tomb, and all living things nearby wither and decay from the permeating aura of the evil that surrounds it. It may be worth digging deeper into these stories and seeking out this lost tomb. Hello and welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the adventures of Hattori Hanzo. Our character update for episode 15. We were able to obtain our mouse spirit guide while we were in town. Our sanity is now at 27. We have 1,725 experience towards level 5. We're down to $695 in gold. We are carrying 10 anvils of weight. And we did get rid of our corruption. I do want to make a note that we only have Spirit of 4, not 6. I was incredibly tired when I filmed episodes 14 and this current episode 15. For some reason I misread the Space Parasite as +4 Spirit instead of +4 Sanity. And I continued to play throughout this current episode as having Spirit 6, where we do only have Spirit of 4. So I do apologize, and please keep that in mind. Our faithful dog Hachiko does only need one more ally XP to be able to level up to level 2. So as long as we survive this mission, we'll be able to get that for him and level him up. Let's rejoin Hattori and Hachiko as they search for the lost tomb. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 15. We'll be doing the Lost Tomb, mission 3 from the Feral Vampire mission pack. To begin, we have to roll a d6 to see what we are trying to accomplish in the Lost Tomb. 6. We are trying to recover an ancient artifact. We must find a gate that leads to an other world and explore that world to discover the location of the fabled lost tomb. While in the other world, we must find 2 clue icons to find the lost tomb. For our special rules, we are using the enemy theme vampire adventure. Any clue tokens that we find in the mine will add a gate to the room. All gates will lead to another world. At the start of the adventure, we'll draw 4 mine artifact cards, discarding all but the single highest gold value card. This is the artifact that we're trying to recover in the tomb. So we're just going to pull the top 4 artifacts, and they are an Amulet of Trondo for $650. Our second artifact, a jade coin for $725. Third is Book of the Occult, $125. And lastly, the Hellfire Ring for $425. So our highest value one looks like we will be searching for the jade coin. Seems fitting for good old Hattori. Let's begin our adventure by holding back the darkness. A 3 will fail. Looks like we're off to the same start as last adventure. We'll have Hachiko run ahead and look through the doorway. And he has found the campsite. Hattori will move. He is +1 to movement. 7. We'll stop right there. See what our exploration token yields. 1 encounter, 1 doorway. Let's see if we'll be adding a vampire encounter. We will. And let's see which way is a doorway. Our doorway is on this side. Okay, we'll have 3 encounters, 1 advanced room encounter, 1 exploration token encounter, and 1 vampire encounter. Our room encounter is Bandit Hideout. A small fire burns in the center of the room with bedrolls and crates of equipment surrounding it. This appears to be the campsite of some bandits. As you enter the room, you hear a click. Uh-oh. You must make a cunning 5+ test. We have a cunning of 4. And we are good. If passed, gain 20 XP as you find and defuse a booby trap. Then make a luck 5+ test. We have 2 luck. We've passed. If passed, draw 2 loot cards as you find part of the bandit's stash. And we have found gold nuggets, D6 times $50. $200. And second, this should come in handy. Draw a gear card. Our gear card is Expedition Boots. Once per adventure, you may cancel and redraw a threat or encounter card. This does put us at our max carry limit currently. I don't know whether or not we'll keep these, to be honest. Our exploration token encounter is Voice of Corruption. As you enter the room, the lights seem to dim and flicker. In your head, you hear a raspy voice more ancient than time itself.
Come closer. Release me, and I will give you power beyond your wildest dreams.
Make a spirit 5+ test. Our spirit is 6. We are good. If passed, heal D6 sanity and gain 10 XP as you resist the power of darkness. Well, we don't have any damage yet, but we'll certainly take some more XP. And then our vampire encounter is Trail of Blood. A trail of dark red blood is smeared along the floor here, spattering the walls as it passes through a doorway or turns a bend in path. Is this the mark of a careless beast, or a cunning trap to lure you into following? Make a cunning 5+ test. Again, our cunning is 4. We passed. If successful, you follow the trail, which ends at a broken and twisted form, too mangled to even tell what it used to be. Gain 20 XP, and you may look at the top map card and choose to either discard it or put it back on top of the deck. Well, the next map card is the Devil's Pit. I think we'll go ahead and keep that on top. Let's hold back the darkness. An 8 will pass. We'll have Hachiko go look through and find our next room, which we already know is the Devil's Pit. Shifting the board slightly, Hattori will go. The big 2 movement. But we do regain a grid. And while Hachiko can explore the map, I don't believe he can reveal the exploration token, so we do have to wait for Hattori to get up into that room. So let's hold back the darkness. 7 is good. We'll have Hachiko stay where he is. Move Hattori. There we go. We'll have him actually go into the room. And we reveal and encounter our first clue icon, so that's going to add a gateway here. Let's roll to see which way the gate will be. Straight ahead. Let's see if we need to add a vampire encounter. And we do not. So we have an advanced room encounter. Hell pit. In the middle of the room, a gaping pit has been torn into the floor. Hot wind and the screams of the damned wash up over you from the black depths of the hell pit. Make a spirit 5+ test. Our spirit is 6. And we pass. If successful, gain 20 XP for each 5+ rolled. So 40 XP. Our exploration token encounter is Void Summoning. You interrupt a Void Sorcerer performing a summoning ritual. He is focused on the task and he does not immediately notice you. We must choose to try and sneak past or to stop the ritual. Well, as we all know, Hattori is a man of action. We are going to attempt to stop the ritual. We need to place one Void Sorcerer in any empty space of the map tile not adjacent to a hero. This begins a fight round. The Void Sorcerer does not activate on the first turn of the fight. If the Void Sorcerer is still alive at the end of the first turn of the fight, there is an ambush attack from an epic threat. Well, let's hope we can take him down quickly and quietly. Let's hold back the darkness. 5 will fail, getting us a darkness card. We have drawn Creeping Shadows. Count the number of Growing Dread cards in the stack and discard pile, then roll a number of dice equal to the total. We have no Growing Dread whatsoever, so this card does nothing. Alright. Hachiko will move first. He will roll his 1 combat. He scores on a 4+, and he misses. Let's roll for Hattori's movement. 2 is enough to get in range. Rolling his 3 combat. 2 criticals and a hit. Excellent. Void Sorcerer does have a 2 for defense, but our criticals will slice right through that. He does have a 15 health. Let's roll our 2 criticals first. 7 and a 5 is 12. Let's use our Fire Sake token. It's D3 Fury. 1 more Fury. And then our last hit will be -2 to the roll. 6 minus 2 is 4. He is dead. And we still have no wounds, so we don't need to catch our breath. Let's see what kind of loot we've got off of him. 1 Darkstone Shard. Let's hold back the darkness. Double 4s. That triggers the depth event Falling Rubble. The rocky ceiling of the mine shaft is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the mine immediately takes D6 hits. Hachiko will take 2 hits. He has a defense of 3+. Takes 1 wound. Hattori will take also 2 hits. He also has a defense of 3+. And he blocks 1. Let's see if his armor can stop the other one. Has an armor of 5+. And no. Hattori takes 1 wound. Hachiko will run forward and see what world we are looking into. And we have found the Caverns of Cinder. And Our first room in Cinder is a magma tunnel. Hattori will go. A 6, we can move 7. I think we'll only go into the first space of this world. Now we do have some world rules. Within Caverns of Cinder, you have intense heat. At the start of a hero's activation, they take 1 hit for every clothing item they currently have equipped. However, we are max 1 to our grit while we are in Cinder. Let's see if Hattori will be taking anything off. He does have 4 clothing items, one of which is his armor. We're definitely not taking that off. His Ronin's helmet. We do forget to use that ability quite a bit, which is that it's -1 defense to any enemy that does not have fear, terror, or unspeakable terror. So let's take that off. We won't be wearing that. We'll take off the Dead Man's Poncho as well. I think we'll leave on the arm wraps just because we can discard burning markers if we end up getting them here in Cinder. Okay, so we'll keep our armor and our arm wraps, so we'll be taking 2 hits at the start of each of our turns while we're in Cinder. Let's go ahead and reveal our exploration token. 1 doorway and 1 encounter. Let's see which way the doorway is going to be. It's going to be over here. There is no advanced room encounter for this room, so our exploration token encounter will be Lava Waterfalls. Falls of liquid magma pour from above, cascading into rivers of lava that bubble and boil as they flow through the room. Occasionally, bits of rock, liquid darkstone, or even trinkets are carried down from above into the searing molten rock. This map tile may be scavenged up to 5 times. For every 6 rolled while scavenging, draw 2 scavenge cards instead of only 1. Remains in play. Let's hold back the darkness. 6 will fail. We'll move Hachiko into Cinder. He'll go there and look through into the next room. And he has found the icon platform. Can shift to the board slightly. And we did need to roll to see if we added a vampire encounter to this room. We did not. Okay, we're good. Let's move Hattori up. Let's go ahead and try this extra scavenge. We got 1/6, so we get to draw 2 scavenge cards. First card is nothing here. Second card is something shiny. Roll a d6. 2 is 1 darkstone. And we need to take our 2 hits from the heat as well. We have defense of 3. We failed 1, we blocked 1. Let's see if our armor helps us. Armor is 5+. And we are good. Holding back the darkness. 7 is good. We'll leave Hachiko where he is. We don't know what's happening in this room yet, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Roll for Hattori. Another grit. And our exploration token is 2 encounters and another clue icon. There's also only 1 doorway, so let's roll to see which way the door is going to be. And our doorway will be right here. Let's roll to see if we'll be adding any vampire encounters. We will not. So we have 1 advanced room encounter and then 2 exploration token encounters. Our advanced room encounter is Sign of the Shadow King. A sinister icon is etched into the stone floor, while carved channels carry magma to form the burning glory of Belial. At the start of each turn, while there is at least 1 hero on this map tile, make a lore 5+ test. If successful, 1 hero recovers a grit. If failed, immediately place a hellfire marker on each lava space printed on this map tile. Each of these markers then bounces twice in a random direction, just like dynamite. Hellfire markers do 1 hit with 2d6 damage to any model in their space they finally land on. Remains in play. Our first exploration token encounter is Laughter of a Dark God. He's laughing at how he's going to burn the hell out of us in a moment. Booming laughter echoes through the cavernous chamber, giving you the distinct feeling that you are but a plaything for the amusement of a dark god. Your heart sinks as you begin to imagine what twisted evils lay ahead. Make a spirit 5+ test. Our spirit is 6. We have passed. If passed, gain 10 XP and recover a grit. Awesome. Our second exploration token encounter is Belial's Command. A dark voice consumes your mind from within as you struggle to break free from this hideous grasp. Make a spirit 6+ test. Again, our spirit is 6. And we passed. If passed, you break free, gain 25 XP, and recover a grit. We are now at our max grit inside Cinder. Alright, let's hold back the darkness. A 12 is good. That triggers the depth event Stubborn Resolve. Each hero may immediately heal d6 wounds or sanity, any mix. Well, we will each, Hachiko and Hattori both have 1 wound, so we will each heal our 1 wound. And let's make our lore 5+ test. Our lore is 6. And we are good. We are at our max grit though, so we won't be gaining any grits. We just won't be adding any hellfire markers to the lava. We'll have Hachiko run forward, avoiding lava spaces. And he has found a mid-passage. Hattori will take his 2 hits from the heat. He defends them both. And he'll move 7. So close. At least we're off that tile. Holding back the darkness. 5 will trigger the depth event. Burden of Judgment. Shrieks of agony and torment echo through your mind as the dark eye of judgment falls on you, scrutinizing your worthiness. Each hero in Cinder immediately takes 2 sanity damage, ignoring willpower, for each corruption point he has. Well, we have no corruption points, so we are good. I did realize that we should have done the Cinder depth event number 6, which would have been Flicker of Hope, which would have healed twice as much as we healed, so it's still the same effect. We didn't miss out on anything there. Let's move Hachiko up. He'll look through. And we have found a short passage. Hattori will take his 2 heat hits. Defends them both. Moving up. 5. Hattori gets to look through this time. And he has found a lava bridge. Let's reveal our exploration token. 2 encounters, 1 doorway. Let's go ahead and use Hachiko's Runs Ahead ability. Once per adventure, you may discard and redraw an exploration token. And we've drawn 2 doorways and an ambush attack. Let's see which way is not going to be a doorway first. 1. This doorway is blocked off. Let's see if we'll be attacked by a vampire. We will not. Let's see what we are going to be attacked by. A lava man. Let's see if he'll be ambushing Hachiko or Hattori. 1, 2, 3 will be Hachiko. 4, 5, 6 will be Hattori. Hachiko. Lava Man is initiative 3, but will be initiative 5 in the beginning of this round. His abilities are Burning Touch. His to hit rolls of 6 immediately add a burning marker to the hero. They're immune to critical hits from ranged attacks. At the start of their activation, Lava Men heal 1 wound for every lava space they're adjacent to. They're immune to burning markers. They have a melee to hit of 4+, a range to hit of 4+, 4 combat that does 3 damage. They have 3 defense and 10 health. Apologize, my battery went dead there for a second. Let's roll to see what his elite abilities will be. 4 and 5. 4 is Lava Explosion. When a lava man is killed, every adjacent hero takes d6 wounds ignoring defense. Ouch. I think we'll definitely move Hachiko out of the way of him. We don't need him getting killed in a random lava blast. And then 5 is Lava Eruption. At the start of their activation, roll a d6 for each lava man. On the roll of 1 or 2, it will immediately make an extra ranged attack against a random hero within range before they activate as normal. It'll be a shot, a range of 8, 1 shot, and it does d6 plus 2 damage. Wow. The Lava Man will go first this round. He has 4 combat. He hits on a 4+. So that's 2 hits. That 6 will add a burning marker to Hachiko immediately. Hachiko has a defense of 3+. He defends both hits. Our Lava Man also needed to make a check for his ranged attack. I apologize. So on a 1 or a 2, he will take a ranged shot at one of us. And it's a 4. No ranged attack. Hachiko will begin his activation. The burning marker fades away. And he takes 2 wounds with no defense. He will roll his 1 combat. It's a hit. It's going to be -3 to the roll. 3 wounds. Hattori is going to put his helmet back on, so we need to take 3 hits from the heat. And we defended 1. Let's see if our armor can absorb the other 2. Armor 5+. And we take 1 more wound. Let's roll for movement. He will move right up there. Rolling his 3 combat. 1 critical, 1 regular hit, and 1 miss. We'll roll our critical first. 8, he is dead. Unfortunately, he also explodes. Both Hattori and Hachiko must take d6 wounds, ignoring defense. Do Hachiko first. Hopefully it'll be a low number. 2 wounds. And Hattori takes 5 wounds. Let's see if his armor helps. We have armor 5+, and we block 2 of the wounds, so we'll take 3 wounds. Let's see what kind of loot he left behind. Blood money. D6 times 25. $25. Let's hold back the darkness. 9 is good. We'll have Hachiko move his 8. And he will look through and find a magma tunnel. Slight shift to the board. Let's move Hattori up. Let's hold back the darkness. 5 will fail, getting us another darkness card. And we've got Shadow of Death. Every hero must make a Spirit 5+ test. If failed, draw a Growing Dread card and add it to the stack. Our Spirit is 6. And we have passed. Hachiko's going to stay right there. Let's move Hattori forward. Excellent. Let's stop right there. I just realized we didn't catch our breath after fighting the Lava Man. So let's catch our breath for Hachiko. He'll heal D3 wounds. 3 wounds. And Hattori, 2 wounds. See what our exploration token reveals. Our third clue icon, 1 encounter. And we ignore doorways, as this room is only going to have 1 exit leading directly to our objective room. So let's see which way our room will be. It'll be right over here. When the heroes find the second clue icon in the other world, they have found the door leading to the objective room, the Lost Tomb. Resolve the exploration token, but ignore any doors or gate icons, as there is only 1 exit from this map tile leading to the objective room. So we have 1 encounter. Let's see if we also have a vampire encounter. We do not. And our encounter is Treasures of Greed. The chamber is filled with golden trinkets and treasures from across space and time. As you reach out to pick one up, you can feel the darkness infecting your hand, coursing through your veins. Each hero may attempt to pick up treasures up to 3 times using the following test. It's a Spirit 6+ test. Well, we are at our max carry limit right now, so I don't think we're even going to mess with that. I also believe that I forgot to roll for the heat on Hattori's last activation, so let's roll those 3 now. He defends 2, takes 1. Let's see if his armor can help. And it does not. We take 1 more wound. Alright, now we just have to make it into the tomb itself. Let's hold back the darkness. 5 will fail. Hachiko will move ahead. Stop on the center there. Hattori will take his 3 heat hits. Failing all 3. Let's see if our armor protects us. We absorb 2 and we take 1 wound. Rolling for his movement. Alright. At the end of the first turn in which one or more heroes is on the Lost Tomb map tile, resolve all growing dread cards, which we have none of, and the heroes must face an epic threat. Well, let's see if that will be vampires. It will. So we will do the epic level of the common enemies, which is a peril dice of feral vampires. So let's see how many we'll be fighting. 3. Let's see if they'll be joining the fight with a vampire trait. They will not. Our feral vampire friends, again, are initiative 5. They have fear 2, blood drain. Anytime they do 1 or more wounds, they heal 1 wound to themselves. They have armor 5+, and vampiric bite, which Hattori is immune to. They're to hit rolls of 6, ignore defense, and then they must roll another d6, and if that one is also a 6, the hero gains a bitten marker. They have melee 4+, 3 combat that do 2 damage, 4 defense, and 8 health. Let's see what their elite abilities will be. One and 4. 1 is feral vampires are now fear 3 and have +1 health, so they have 9 health. And 4 is flight. Feral vampires now move through other models, change targets each turn, and are +2 to initiative. Not that it matters, they would have been going first anyway. Let's see who gets 2 vampires attacking them. We each have 1 coming to us, and the third one will be going to Hattori. This will be for the vampire attacking Hachiko. They score 1 hit. Hachiko has a defense of 3+, and he defends. These will be for the 2 attacking Hattori. Then we'll do them one at a time. Vampire in the middle scores 3 hits. Again, Hattori is immune to vampiric bite. And then the vampire on the end scores 2 hits. See if we can defend the middle one. We defend 1. Let's use a grit and re-roll these. And we defend them both. Let's see if we can defend the other 2. And we defend 1 and we take 1. Hachiko will go, rolling his 1 for combat. Hits on a 4+. Scores a hit. -4 to the roll. And he does no damage. We're going to take off Hattori's helmet. So we only need to roll for 2 heat hits. And he passed 1. 1 gets through. Let's see if his armor can absorb it. It does not. He takes 1 more wound. Let's roll to see if he gets a grit. He does. Rolling his 3 combat. Critical and 2 hits. We'll roll his critical first on this vampire here on the end. 6 wounds. Let's see if his armor protects him. Let's see if his armor protects him. And he blocked 2. He will take 4 wounds. Hattori will put his other 2 hits into the same vampire. These will be -4 to the roll. Eight minus 4 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. That adds 6 wounds. He is dead. I think we'll use our holy water free attack. We'll throw it at the one attacking us. It does D8 wounds, ignoring defense and armor, to a single undead or demon enemy. 7 wounds. We're also going to spend 5 fury tokens and do our whirlwind strike. It does a peril die plus our hero level of damage. Our hero level is 4, but they have a defensive 4, so we're just going to do a peril die of damage. Start with the wounded one. 3 wounds. Would kill it if his armor doesn't block. And he only takes 1 more wound. He blocked 2 of the wounds. And then the second one. 6 wounds. Let's see if his armor helps him. And he defended 1, he takes 5 wounds. Lastly, we'll try to finish at least one more of them off by doing Dancing Dragon. Need to make an agility test, 5+. We are good. Drop 1 on this fellow, make another test. Again, we are good. They will each take wounds equal to the total number of fury tokens placed, ignoring their defense. So they'll each potentially take 2 wounds. See if their armor can help them out. The wounded guy only needs 1 more hit. He is dead. And second guy, see if his armor helps. He blocked 1 but takes 1 more wound. Let's hold back the darkness. An 8 is good. The vampire will change targets this turn. So he will come over and harass me. Just realized we didn't take our fear. I don't know why I had such a hard time remembering to take those fear hits. So here's Hachiko's 6 for the 2 that he was adjacent to. He has a willpower of 4+. And he takes 4 points of sanity damage. Hattori was next to all 3, so he needs to take 9 fear hits. Hattori also has a willpower of 4+, but Hattori has spirit armor as well. So he defended 4 hits. Let's see if our spirit armor can help against the other 5. Our spirit armor is 5+. And he takes 4 points of sanity damage. Vampire will roll his 3 combat against Hattori, hitting on 4+. He scores 2 hits. Hattori has a 3+ defense. He defended both hits. Hachiko will roll his 1 combat. No hit. Hattori will take his 2 hits from the heat. He defends 1. Let's see if his armor will absorb the other. Armor is 5+. And no, he takes 1 more wound. Let's do Hachiko's Fear. Forgot that again. So rolling for Hachiko's Fear is willpower 4+. And he defends 1 and takes 2 more sanity damage. Here's Hattori's Fear. Willpower 4+. Defends 1. Let's see if his spirit armor will help us. And our spirit armor has blocked both. Rolling his 3 combat. 1 hit. Or I'm sorry, 2 hits. Let's go ahead and use a grit. We've got a ton of them. 3 hits. These rolls will be -4 to the roll. 7 minus 4 is 3. Let's use a grit to reroll the damage on these other 2. Eight minus 4 is 4. Well, forgot his armor again, so let's see if he takes those 3 wounds. This might kill him though, because that would be 4, this would be 2 for a total of 6 more wounds. Let's do the 3 that he just took. And his armor blocked 1, so he only actually took 2 wounds from the previous hit. So he's potentially taking 6 more wounds. He defends 3, taking 3 wounds, which will kill him. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes automatically open the sealed tomb to successfully complete the mission. One hero takes the tomb artifact, which is our jade coin, which gives us +1 luck, and once per adventure we can force any single die to be re-rolled, even if it's already been re-rolled. Now it does have a weight, so we will actually have to pass it off to our pup for now. So Hachiko will hold on to that jade coin for us. Let's see what kind of loot we got from the vampire. And he left behind cash, $50. Well, that is another successful adventure for us, ladies and gentlemen. I think maybe next time, since it is our 4th and final adventure for the Vampire Mission Pack, we will face medium threats to give us a little bit more of a challenge. I feel like Hattori is just slicing and dicing right through everybody he comes up against. So we will do that. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on our next adventure.